I think I want to prioritize development, another A pawn, but I'm gonna say it's a weakness rather than a strength. Alrighty, love back. Playing more rapid games on a road to 2300 here, adjust. And I'm just going to develop a piece here. We have like a Queen's Gambit declined. Okay, Catalan. Trying to remember. I think taking on c4 is okay now. And then I like going for a setup with c5 and knight c6. So I don't think we've seen the Catalan in a while. I actually don't think I've played it in any recordings. Yes. Queen a4 is one of the main moves. I'm going to get out of the pin. And yeah, Catalan's very dangerous. Whenever they play like knight e5 and they have a lot of pressure on the c6 square, so bishop d7, very useful move. And I go for immediate queenside expansion. If white does take, then knight takes d4, discovered attack on the queen, and we get our pawn back. And this is usually a pretty pleasant position. I can even go bishop b5 here, defended by the knight, attacking the queen again, winning a pawn. Yeah, this isn't very good for white. But black has to be very careful because there's possible discoveries on the rook in the corner. And there's this file is open, and I'm still not castled yet. So this can be very, very scary for the black side. So both sides have to be kind of precise. Not sure what he's thinking about. Okay. Wow, queen d2. That's what he was thinking about. Okay. Part of me just wants to take the pawn and take the bishop. A part of me just wants to trade everything, but I'm not developed at all. I definitely don't want to take the knight. I could, no, that would be bad. Because then bishop takes, I'm not sure. So knight takes king h1. If I take the queen, then probably bishop takes. And then I can go, then maybe I'll go rook d1 to get out of the pin. That seems pretty reasonable. I think I will play that. That seems very, very reasonable. But the queen is so bad on that square, though. The queen is like blocking in its own pieces. I almost don't want to trade. I always don't want to trade pieces here, but I probably should if I was responsible. And I'm just so behind development. I think I got to cash in and just be precise here. I don't think I'm blundering anything. The knight isn't attacked, and even if it was, the bishop's guarding it. So I think I should be fine here. Let's just develop. Potential discoveries on the rook, but nothing yet. Like knight c3 would be a blunder because I'll take and then take the rook. So can't play knight c3, which is good for me. Maybe knight a3 is what he's going to play. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable by him. Knight e5 is, I'm also expecting that move to be coming anytime soon. Knight e5 to open up the bishop. So maybe knight a3, bishop b7, knight e5. Now this light square diagonal is open. That looks a bit annoying. Maybe knight e5, then knight d4. Guarding the c6 square. Yeah. Oh wait, knight a3, and then knight e5 would blunder the bishop there. I don't like how loose this knight is. Like I feel like there's possible like knight a3, and then maybe like this knight could get loose, or is loose, I should say. So I think I should just bring it back and keep it simple. Yeah, there's no issues here. Now my bishop can develop and take the knight. Yeah, I'm just up a clean pawn, and doesn't really have any sort of compensation or anything, I don't think. He does have the bishop pair, so if he plays knight a3 and makes me double his pawns, I mean, I'll probably do it. He's not making me. I'm choosing to. But I feel like if he plays knight a3, bishop takes a3, like that's got to be. I mean, his double isolated pawns. And he's down a pawn. Like, that can't be good, even though he does have the bishop pair. I think I want to prioritize development. Oh, man. These bishops are so good, though. Yeah, bishop takes. If I castle and then he plays something like bishop b4. Bishop b4, rook here. And it looks like everything is fine for the most part. I think I also always have knight d5. So I think I will take the knight and castle, and I always have knight d5 to cut off this bishop scope. And I still have my own bishop too, so I don't think it's actually that bad. I just have to be very careful. To be very, very careful and not do anything really, really stupid here. His bishops are good though. It is an open board and he has the bishop pair. So my priority is going to be trading off one of the bishops as soon as possible. If rook b1, I'm gonna play this move actually, attacking the pawn, and also preparing bishop d5, which seems pretty reasonable. Okay, yes, that move makes sense for him. It does make sense. I think I'm just going to take his a pawn, and then I'm going to play bishop d5 next. So this is good for me. So yeah, we traded a pawns, and he still has this another a pawn, but I'm gonna say it's a weakness rather than a strength. That's what I think, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. I think I will trade on his terms. I'm gonna play knight d5 next, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Not too worried about that move. I expect if he trades, then his pawn is gonna be falling. Yeah, I think this is still very, very good for me. Still pawn up. Even if he doubles my f pawns, that's not a big deal. I still have my my connected past d pawn. And I think his a pawn is still weak, and he'll have to defend that if he wants to keep it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Kind of just want to push this pawn, to be honest. If I just push the pawn, rook here. Yeah, d3, rook d1. I definitely don't want to trade off these pawns. I want to keep this pawn forever. But I'm just going to push. And now, if he ever moves his bishop, then like I could potentially just take this a pawn. I think I'm going to play h5 at some point. Okay, this is somewhat expected. I think I just have to defend. I think he's going to try to bring his king over. I guess he could try to walk his pawn down a little bit. I think I need to play... Is he actually going to do the thing? Did I screw this up? Oh, I might have screwed this up. Dude, no way. I think I actually did. Oh boy. Now his passed a pawn is not a weakness, it is a strength. I really screwed it up. So e5, working here. That's definitely not helping anybody. I'm gonna try to trade off these pawns, and this game is probably gonna be a draw, but I gotta make sure not to flag. I gotta lock in. And not flag. That'd be very bad. I assume king e2 or king e3. King here, king here. If I defend and he pushes, I don't think I'm getting anywhere. Interesting. He's not actually going. I don't think that really helps him that much. Here. Okay. Yeah, flagging is my biggest concern now. Okay, I threw it away. I threw away the extra pawn. Threw it in the gutter. Kind of threw away this position, but that's okay. That happens. I think I'm just gonna play f5. Do I want to play f5? Maybe. If I play e5, he might check me. I have to be very careful. Rook b1, if this pawn wasn't hanging with check, could be an idea. So then he would try to win my h pawn. Okay, don't flag, don't flag, don't flag. Okay. Not too worried here. Not too worried here. Something I could do is maybe play f4. Yeah, definitely now. He's not going to take. But if he did take, that would be pretty good for me. And I'm just going to be trading off. Yeah, this is fine. My king's blockading the pawn. Everything looks good. Okay. If I take, he has this check winning my rook. Let's go here then. Been way too low on time now. I really don't want to get to the under 1 minute range. Well, I don't want to be under 2 minutes either. He could win. Oh man, he can win the pawn. This is not good. If he takes the h pawn, then I can take, and check, and then win his g pawn, and I'll have connected passages in the center, but he'll have the two pincers for his passed pawns. I think he's gonna take it, but I'm not sure. He could go king c3. I don't think he's going to though, because now rook then. Rook a4. We could have a draw by repetition here. King c3, rook a4. Oh my gosh, we might actually have that. Yeah, it's actually, if he wants to, it's up to him. It's up to him if he wants to draw at this point. I don't have anything better. I definitely don't. Wait, king c3, do I have takes? And if he takes me, I can just go, I can take on f2? Wait, king c3 takes, king takes. Oh, that's crazy. Dude, wait, this is such a cool position. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening here. I kind of want to just push my pawn. All right, he's probably going to push his passed pawn, but that is quite all right with me. Okay, it's going to peter out to a draw very soon. Wait, is it? Here, takes. Oh my gosh, he can't take the pawn. Oh, okay, he didn't though. Sad. Let's just go here. Okay, he might try to flag me. I wonder if he will or not. Alright, nothing crazy here. Make sure to not blunder any skewers. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy. Oh my god, he's gonna flag me. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got flagged in the rook endgame. That's crazy. Dude. Man, I'm slow. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, this is good. This is okay. Okay, yeah. I wasn't supposed to take on d2. Yeah, queen b3 makes sense, too. Yeah, queen b3 makes sense. I assume you're just going to be... Because yeah, the queen on d2 stunts white's development, and you can attack it with tempo if you want to. It makes sense. I thought it was simpler just to trade queens, though. But that was probably unnecessary. And yeah, taking on a3 and doubling their pawns was good. What, playing a3 was better? No. Ah, rook. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And I assume if they double... Well, if they double, you might be able to just take the pawn. Honestly. Yeah, that makes sense. So, anyways, though, but I do that, which is fine. And yeah, that's where I screw it up for the last time. Wow, rook a5. Yeah, and then if here... Okay, now we can push e5. That's the idea. Okay, that makes sense. So I chose the hardest way to try to win by trading too many pawns and pieces, for that matter, I guess. And yeah, now it's just a draw, but too slow. Too slow, and I end up lagging. That is sad. That is sad, man. Okay. Well, that's the name of the game. That is the name of the game. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.